just check it, okay?
I'll get you up to see what you were doing to make sure you weren't burglarizing the car.
Heated up that white car right there.
Explore shocking lawsuits where police officers shift from protectors of the law to perpetrators of brutality.
We haven't done anything wrong.
I'm asking a question.
Hey,
Chill out.
Okay,
Chill
where
out.
do you live?
Hey,
DeMarcus, stop fighting him! DeMarcus, stop fighting!
Today, let's explore how arrests can turn into a stage for exposing crimes. A student simply asked to use the bathroom, but minutes later, he was slammed, searched, and then everything took an unexpected turn.
Let's just check it, okay?
On April 19th, 2021, at a high school in Knoxville, Officer David Lee conducted a search of a student's backpack, suspecting the teenager of using marijuana. And so, from a vague scent, began a chaotic school incident no one saw coming.
Hey, listen. Let it off of you, or I'm going to put you under arrest, because I can smell it. It can be simple as we walk in there together, and we look through it, or I arrest you, and then when I look through it anyways.
for what? For what?
You have the odor of marijuana coming from your back. Yes, I can smell it right here, strong. That is reasonable suspicion. Okay? So here, you let it go.
Let's just check it, okay?
A male student merely asked to use the restroom, but to the police, that was a signal for potential evidence destruction. An innocent request quickly escalated into an arrest driven by authority.
Please let us just check your bag. That's all we're trying to do. Please. It's not worth it, even if it's not worth fighting. Please. He isn't going to want to kill you. He just wants to check your bag to make sure you're being safe. Stop. Hey. Stop fighting him. Stop. Don't do this. Stop. Stop fighting this. Let's just check your bag, baby. Let's just check your bag. Stop fighting him. Look at me. What is your name? What is your name? Stop fighting him. Why are you fighting him? Stop fighting him.
Okay, my arm hurts.
Stop fighting him.
I'm not. Damn.
Yeah, you are. Give me your other arm. I'm not pushing it. I'm
Please
stopping right here.
Stop fighting him right now. Stop fighting him.
We are past this.
Get the fuck off my arm.
Stop fighting him. Stop. DeMarcus, stop fighting him. DeMarcus, stop fighting.
Marcus, look at me. No. Please, stop fighting.
Just stop.
Okay, stand up for me.
Come on, we just fun. The fuck up. No, stop.
The student was unarmed, showed no resistance. But to Officer David Lee, that didn't seem to matter. Within minutes, a forceful takedown unfolded in the hallway, right onto the tiled floor. And what happened next was more shocking than you might expect.
Dude, let me go. You can't break my arm. Damn, I keep telling you that shit, bro. Get the fuck off me. Damn. No, I'm cursed.
You tell her up front to call for another unit for me. Stop!
Bro, you just broke my chin, bro.
You're not gonna kick me.
Bro, kicking me. What the fuck are you talking about? Let me go, bro.
You gonna sit down now, please?
Bro, you trying to kill me, bro. Move. Damn.
Stop stomping on my feet.
Bro, I'm not.
Yeah, you
I
are.
can't touch the ground.
Then sit down.
Damn. Bro, you hurt my wrist.
You are hurting your wrist.
No, I'm not. I can't
You're
even
the
do
one fighting
nothing.
around with me.
I'm sitting right here.
Is this how you've been doing the whole time? No.
Let me go.
No.
I'm sitting here. Let me go.
I have no choice
My
but to hold
arms
you
hurt,
now.
The boy was slammed down. No one checked for injuries. No one asked if he was okay. But that was only the tip of the iceberg. The real twist came when they finally searched his backpack, and what they found was nothing like what they had assumed.
No, not any of that yet. There's two.
They said the SRO was at Austin. It was pocket.
It says so.
Oh, okay. I just assumed it was
Just me. So all that for some Swisher Sweets. You're kidding me.
Even more troubling is what happened after they realized it wasn't marijuana, and they had no legal grounds to detain him. Officer David Lee made a decision that can only be described as digging himself into an even deeper hole.
Come down and scraped it. That's when I picked him up, put him on top of the desk, because he was freaking...
Well, I could smell it when there was the altercation in the hallway. That really wasn't an altercation.
Squirmy as hell, man. It's pretty strong, too. I couldn't get his arm behind him. I'm gonna grab my phone and I guess a face sheet.
That's how, I mean, he's the same one, the younger brother, and then there's a building with a damn fire extinguisher and I don't know, fight for nothing. Like you're just
That's what it was. It was nothing. Like now it was literally nothing. If indeed his father is, if that's indeed the story, then it was over some cigars. Like I would have wrote him a ticket. But now he's got resisting arrest.
In Knoxville, Tennessee, fabricating evidence can be prosecuted as either a class A misdemeanor punishable by up to 11 months and 29 days in jail, or as a Class E felony, which carries a sentence of 1 to 6 years in prison. Fines range from $2,500 to $3,000, depending on the severity and consequences of the act. The student was initially charged with resisting arrest, but the charge was later dismissed in Knox County Juvenile Court. He has since filed a lawsuit seeking full compensation for injuries sustained during the incident, along with up to $1 million each in compensatory and punitive damages. The Knoxville Police Department declined to comment on the pending lawsuit. Next, we move on to another case where simply carrying a flashlight in the dark is enough to get you labeled as a dangerous criminal.
See your ID.
For what? I'm asking for
because
what?
you're being a suspicious person right now. Let me see your ID. If you don't give me your ID, if you don't give me your ID, you can go to jail.
Jail for what?
Failure to identify.
Two men were leisurely walking, flashlights in hand, unarmed, causing no disturbance. Suddenly, a female officer from Harris County appeared. What seemed like a routine encounter quickly escalated into high tension.
Huh? Where?
Right here.
Right here? I can't see because of the light.
Okay, what are you doing?
Where you want me to stand?
Right there.
Where?
What are y'all doing?
Right here where I'm at, or I can't see because of the light.
Why do you have that over your face?
Because of COVID. Why? What's up?
You got your ID on you? Let me see your ID.
Why?
Let me see your ID.
For what?
Let me see your ID.
For what? I'm asking for
because
what?
you're being a suspicious person right now. Let me see your ID. If you don't give me your ID, if you don't give me your ID, you can go to jail.
Jail for what?
Failure to identify.
Okay. Are we under arrest?
You're being detained right now.
Okay.
For suspicious activity.
30-2 says we're only failing to identify if we're already under arrest and we fail to identify at that point. We'll give false information for
I have a witness
crime.
who says that y'all been looking in vehicles.
Okay, that's not a crime, looking in vehicles.
Well, when you're being very suspicious about it.
How?
With the flashlight.
You don't know, we could be looking for a dog or a cat.
Inside a vehicle.
Did you see us look in the vehicles, ma'am?
A witness did, who I can attach to a report. So you have your ID?
Where's the witness?
She's actually right there.
You talking about the young lady that was hiding in the car and he like lit her up to see what she was doing because he thought she might be burglarizing the car?
I called my sergeant. That way we can go ahead and have charges.
Charges for?
Failure to identify.
Call the sergeant.
To a police officer.
Call the sergeant.
3802 says you only have to identify if you've been lawfully arrested. Am I under arrest for something?
You are not being arrested right now. You're
then
being
how,
detained.
we can't fail to ID if we're not under arrest.
You can't fail to ID then.
She showed up out of nowhere with bold accusations, no evidence, no logic, taking the situation in a completely unexpected direction. But the story didn't end there. Other witnesses began to emerge, bringing with them truths that left everyone holding their breath.
I don't get it.
How long have you been a police officer?
Hey, are we free to leave?
And I said, what are you doing?
So you got two people sitting in a car, and he lit you up to see what you were doing to make sure you weren't burglarizing the car?
He lit up that white car right there.
Okay, no, I'm not. You don't know what I'm doing.
Every single car.
Go ahead and...
I didn't light up anything.
What did holla mean? I'll go get you information. Okay.
So you don't even know what it means, but you think it's a bad thing?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I didn't lie anything. You're the one lying.
You've been...
Walking down the street.
Okay, why are y'all... Where do you live?
We haven't done anything wrong.
I'm asking a question.
Hey,
Chill out.
Okay, where do you live?
Hey, you don't need
Where
to
do
raise
you
your voice
live?
like that. Why does it matter where we live?
Where do you live?
Why are you raising your voice like this?
Where do you live?
Why?
One of the men remained calm and asked directly, "Am I being detained?" He then asserted his right not to provide identification unless he was under arrest. The officer seemed to hold the upper hand until he suddenly turned the tables.
What difference would it make? Seriously, what difference would it make if you knew?
Because, okay, but why are you being so defensive about it? That's not what I'm understanding.
I'm not being defensive.
You have given me not one thing. I've asked you, what are you doing?
And he explained that.
And then where I
Okay.
live, how does that have anything to do with what?
How do I know that, you're not here to burglarize anything? I mean, I could, because I have a witness who stated that you were shining lights in front of all these cars.
No, he put
you
a
were
flashlight
shining lights?
into the car where those
Okay,
people were
why?
sitting.
You're suspicious. How come you didn't call it in?
You just pulled up. You just did that. We were walking away, and it's like,
Okay, but
everything
you,
seemed-
I'm saying, how come you didn't acknowledge?
Are we?
I wasn't talking
Can
to her.
we
I'm
leave?
standing over here. She's
I'm
talking
waiting
to
for
him.
backup.
Can we not leave?
I'm waiting for backup.
Are we detained?
I already said at the beginning.
So I
you're
can't
being
leave.
detained.
I cannot leave.
I already said at the beginning you're being detained.
Can I leave?
For what
Not
crime?
right now.
So we're being
There's
detained.
no crime.
So it's okay for
Unbelievable.
me to go shine my flashlight on your vehicle?
You do it all
You
the
do it
time.
No, I don't.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
Sure you do. You're trying
If
to
there's
cop
somebody
point
sitting
to
in
your
a
camera.
vehicle,
That's-
sure.
No, I'm
You're
being
trying to-
dead serious. Like, will I?
There was no clear criminal activity. Using a flashlight is not illegal. When a supervising officer finally arrived, the situation began to de-escalate.
Listen, you're stopped because someone said that you guys were flashing lights and things. That's the
That's
whole
not a crime.
reason you're here.
It's not a crime.
It is weird to be doing it at 1 a.m. though.
It's not a crime.
She said we're not free to leave, so
Yeah, it's
we,
not a
we,
crime.
we don't.
I'm waiting to hear what crime I'm being accused of, because I'm walking down a public street with a flashlight instead of being in the dark, so that I don't get run over by
Okay,
a car. I might have been a little more forthcoming with you if you hadn't gotten in his face screaming. Okay, at this point,
I never got in his
so
face.
I'm done dealing with you. You're going to detain me. Okay, that's fine. I'll stand here for as long as you want me to stand here, or about 20 minutes, which is all you can detain me for. And then I'm going to go on my merry way and go back to what I was doing, which is taking a nice walk and enjoying the evening.
I'm not worried about weapons.
It's not illegal to go armed in Texas.
But if you want to
I
go ahead,
never came at you thinking you had a weapon.
you got in my face 5 inches from me, screaming, "Give me your ID!" It's failure to
I asked
identify.
you for your ID several times. I mean,
Is it? Is that not what you said?
exactly what I said.
Yeah.
What am I going to cuff you for?
Failure to
now?
identify.
Failure to identify. That's what you said. You said you're going to arrest me for failure to ID. Let's go. There's my wrist. Come on, cuff me up. Let's go.
Despite finding no crime or violation, the officers detained the men for over 15 minutes without cause, threatened unlawful arrest, demanded ID without justification, and acted unprofessionally behavior that could easily trigger a civil complaint or internal investigation if the community speaks out. When power goes unchecked, even a bathroom break or a flashlight can turn the innocent into suspects. A just society must stand against fear-driven force and protect the dignity of every individual. Here's the video capturing the moment a journalist was detained for taking photos in public, raising serious concerns. In Volusia County, an investigative journalist was detained simply for taking photographs in public, raising alarms about constitutional rights. The incident triggered questions about the limits of police authority. How far can law enforcement push against the fundamental right to document?
Photographs?
Photographs?
Yeah.
What big photographs of?
Whatever I can see for public. I'm just gathering information about just investigative journalist gathering content for a story, that's all.
Okay.
Here's my hands. Got nothing in my hands, alright?
Why are we taking pictures of the plant?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Raised a little bit of suspicion.
It's not illegal though, right?
That's not illegal, however, it is suspicious in nature. With it
Okay.
being as, you know, what it is. So, you have a vehicle with you?
I'm not answering any questions. Like I said, I explained to him I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
You have an ID with you?
And so he's already confirmed I'm not breaking any laws, so.
Officers questioned a journalist photographing in a public space, even after he revealed he was working for Carlos Miller. Despite no crime being committed, they continued to challenge his rights. What led the officers to question his presence in a public area so aggressively?
Talking to you, we need to identify who we're talking to.
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
We're trying to identify who we're talking to just because there was a suspicion. It was called out that there was a suspicious person walking around taking photographs. When the way things are right now, we at least know who we're speaking to, so we can make a notation that you were in the area, who you were, and what you were doing. If you're taking photos, that's fine. But we still need to find out who we're talking to.
Who I am is an investigative journalist, gathering content for a story.
Okay, I need your name.
And I'm taking photographs.
So that's perfect.
Unless I'm being detained. Am I being detained?
It's an investigation, so you are being detained.
I am being detained?
You are being detained until we can figure out who your name is. I'm giving you a chance to give me your name. We're conducting an investigation as to what you're doing, and I'm asking you for your name.
What reasonable articulable suspicion do you have that a crime is afoot?
You're in an area taking photographs of a power plant.
Is taking photographs of a power plant a misdemeanor or a felony?
What is that? Sorry?
Is it a misdemeanor or a felony to take pictures?
Right now you're failing to identify who you are while being investigated by a law enforcement officer. That's the crime that you're committing at this point.
What would that be?
Failing to provide identification to a law enforcement officer when you have been asked to do so.
Is that a crime?
Yes.
It is a crime.
You have to provide law enforcement with an identification or your name that when it's been asked upon, do not do so.
But you've already confirmed that I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not violating any laws.
Failing to identify yourself at this point.
There's no duty. I'm not refusing. Don't get me wrong. But there's no duty to identify if I'm not suspected of a crime.
The officer's first mistake was not recognizing the journalist's role, despite him clearly explaining that he was gathering content for a story and that photographing in public was legal. This reflects a larger issue, the failure of some law enforcement officers to understand and respect individuals' rights while they perform their work in public spaces.
Okay.
Is that right?
We're telling you right now, we are completing an investigation as to what you're doing and what you're photographing.
I've already told you that I'm an investigative journalist gathering content for story.
Along with that, we need to identify, we're asking you that we need to identify who you are so we can make a notation that you were in the area and you're going to be in the area taking photographs. Okay, failing to provide law enforcement officer with a form of identification after you have been asked to do so is a crime.
Okay, so I'm not refusing. What will happen if I don't give you guys identification? Because I don't think it's any of your business who I am. You've already confirmed that I'm not committing a crime. What I'm doing is perfectly lawful. I'm standing on a public sidewalk. Not only is it, just let me finish. Not only is it perfectly lawful, it's constitutionally protected activity. Okay. Did you guys take an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution?
Okay.
The journalist stood firm on his constitutional rights, refusing to provide ID despite officers' demands. With no crime committed, he was under no legal obligation to identify himself. However, the officers wrongly insisted it was illegal to withhold identification, revealing their lack of understanding. What caused them to push this misunderstanding further, despite knowing there was no crime?
I'm not asking you whether or not you are going to be taking photographs on the side of the road. That's not what we've already clarified that. Right. However, what we're discussing now is the fact that you're failing to provide law enforcement with an actual identification order so that you can make a notation that we may contact you. Right?
This is a First Amendment protected right. You guys are detaining me unlawfully. And now you're forcing me to give up my identification, which is unlawful. And I'm gonna give you guys a chance not to do that. I'm not refusing to do it, but I'm gonna give you guys a chance not to unlawfully detain me.
We need to know who we're speaking to.
Are you gonna give us your identification or not?
Am I gonna be arrested or not if I don't give it to you?
It just depends. Why are you refusing to give it?
Because it's none of your business who I am. It's my personal information.
I'm a law enforcement officer. I have the right to tell my name.
What is y'all's names and badge numbers? Do you have a supervisor?
I do. You want me to come over? Because I'll be more than glad
Please call your supervisor and we'll take it from there, okay?
Right.
Now I'll make it clear I don't consent to being detained. I like to be free to go and go about my business.
I understand that.
Are you recording as well?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent.
He's also recording and live streaming on Facebook right now.
That's perfect.
You guys both confirmed that you're recording, so I'm going to be doing...
Everything is recorded.
I will be doing a public records request to obtain those videos.
Right now you're telling me journalism. That's perfectly fine, but I have no way of proving that unless I need some kind of identification that states that you are. And if you do, then that's fine. You're good to go. We'll go on our own way. Well, it's the loitering and prowling is what we were looking at because you're in an area at a time that's not common for people to be in photographing.
Like I expressed to Deputy Richardson, I do not consent to being detained. I would like to be free to go.
This unlawful detainment and the demand for identification are clear violations of several laws that protect individuals from undue police interference. Under the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, Individuals are protected against unreasonable searches and seizures. The officer's actions in detaining the journalist without cause or probable suspicion constitute an unreasonable seizure.
As soon as possible.
As soon as we can find out who you are and we can possibly identify who you are, you'll be more than glad to know.
All right, sir, I'm going to advise you of your constitutional rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have him listen during any question. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you. Before any question, if you wish, if you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You will also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand these are those rights if I explain them to you?
Hi, Mr. Ford, how are you, sir?
Sergeant Ford.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Jeff. I'm
okay.
a journalist. I'm just taking photographs. They've already advised me that that is not illegal.
No, it's not. And no, Jeff, I don't think you're a terrorist. Oh, fine, but if that's all you do is taking pictures.
Okay. Am I free to go?
Outside, Jeff.
I know, it is. Am I free to go?
What's that?
Am I free to go?
You are.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that?
Furthermore, the demand for identification, in this case, appears to be in violation of the law, as there was no legal requirement for the journalist to comply. The officer's failure to recognize this point, especially after being informed of the journalist's rights, is a breach of legal protocol. The law prohibits police from compelling individuals to identify themselves without reasonable suspicion or a valid reason for the detainment.
Well, you don't want to give us your last name or anything like that, Jeff?
I'd rather not if I'm not doing anything illegal.
What you said is Jeff. I mean, if it's Jeff, Jeffrey, I don't know.
Okay.
But no, you're not doing anything illegal.
Okay. So I'm free to go?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to head this way if I could just...
Go ahead, Jeff.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Jeff, you know that, were you recording our conversation between the two of us?
I am, yes, sir.
Okay, well, you didn't tell me you were recording that conversation, did you?
No, sir.
Okay, that's illegal under the Florida statute. You realize that?
Actually, it is not.
Yeah, it's a Security Communications Act is what it is.
Not when it comes to public officials.
No, I think you're wrong, buddy. Okay? But you need to tell me you're recording me. If I'm talking to you, say, hey, I'm recording this conversation. And I'll be fine with that because you've told me you're recording me, okay?
Okay, am I free to go?
Yeah, you're free to go.
Thank you.
I bring that to your attention.
Step on out for me, okay?
Getting out on my own free volition.
All right, man, come on back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back right now. Put your hands behind your back.
You're not doing
Put your hands.
We are calling the
That's it. Taser, taser, taser. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground right now. Get down. Get down. Get down. Put your hands behind your back.
On your stomach.
You are doing this.
Stop. On July 11th, 2024, a traffic stop spiraled out of control, exposing reckless police tactics that left many outraged. The officers' actions, caught on video, were deeply troubling and raised questions about their respect for civil rights. Watching their unprofessional behavior is infuriating, as it reflects a gross abuse of power. What steps can be taken to hold them accountable?
Get the driver out. Hey, driver, step on out for me. Step on out for me, okay?
Getting out on my own free volition.
All right, man, come on back. Relax.
No,
Stop.
you're
Stop.
not,
Stop.
You're
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back right now.
You're not doing
your hands.
We are calling the police.
That's it. I don't. Taser, taser, taser. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground right now. Get down. Get down. Get down. Put your hands behind your back.
On your stomach.
You are doing this. Stop. Stay in the car.
Yeah.
Stay in the car.
You are doing this.
Stay in the car.
On your stomach now.
Get on your stomach. You're gonna get it again. Get on your stomach. You're gonna get it again.
On your stomach.
I got it.
I'm trying, sweetheart. I am trying to find Roger Taylor.
Get back in the car right now. You're gonna be placed under arrest. Now, release your hands.
You did not go over anything. You just you asserted yourself and you violated my rights. All of them. Read the paperwork you're fucking standing on. Right now.
Ma'am, get back in the car right now. Have a seat. Have a seat in your car. Sit back in the car. Sit back in the car, ma'am. Ma'am, have a seat in your car. Ma'am, have a seat in your vehicle. Right here. Right over here. Sit in the right here in the passenger seat. I'm gonna stay right here. If you move from here again, you're gonna be stopped. You're gonna be placed under arrest. Do you understand? Yes or no? If you move from this seat, you're gonna go to.
I do not stand under you.
The black Audi Q7, lacking a license plate, was stopped by police who soon escalated the encounter unnecessarily. Despite the driver showing limited resistance, officers quickly resorted to force, leaving onlookers horrified. Was it truly necessary to deploy a taser against a cooperative individual?
Sir, you need to read all that paperwork right there. No, stand the fuck up. You need to read that paperwork. All of them. I'm going to make this right in front of the fucking camera, right here.
Well, the camera's right here.
Violating my rights. I gave them all my information when they tried to take me out of the vehicle. You ripped the taser shit on the fucking...
Well, dude, calm down.
Seriously,
Stop, dude.
I didn't do shit. He would have
Stop.
to
Wait, resisting.
Why don't I get to do that? That's my free right.
Give me a
I was
set of
trying to
cuffs.
identify myself.
Give me a set of cuffs.
Now you violated my right.
Give me a set of cuffs. Come on.
I'm on,
Come on.
no, I am on the phone
Come on.
with your
You're under arrest as well. We're sick of you. Come on. Stop. We're done. Get out of the car.
No, I am with my kids.
Car. Get out of the car.
Do you know what you've done?
The police's reckless disregard for protocol is appalling. They failed to inform the driver of their rights before using force. Their intimidation and needless aggression were not just excessive, but a blatant abuse of power. Pinning a subdued person to the ground without cause is pure brutality, not justice. This disturbing display of unchecked violence shatters trust in law enforcement.
I told you to stay in the seat. You did not. Get out of the car. I don't care if you're recording. Get out. Get out.
No, my kids are right here.
187. Could you have another unit respond? A couple of units.
Please
Come on.
No.
Get out, ma'am. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
You are hurting my child.
Get out of the car.
You are hurting my child.
And all you do.
Get out.
I don't want to hurt you, okay?
Okay.
This is. Put your hands behind your back. 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 Yes. Call your grandma, sweetie. 87. Could you have an ambulance respond? Affirmative. Come on. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
There you go.
187, we'll get medics around. State's unavailable. We're seeing if Masive can come up.
That's clear. Could you have medics expedite for taser? So why didn't you stay in your seat?
The officer's blatant disregard for the detained person's legal rights is appalling and deeply concerning. It's shocking that basic constitutional protections like the right to remain silent and to be informed of the reason for arrest were ignored. How can we expect justice when those tasked with upholding the law fail so egregiously?
Come on.
My grandma wants to talk to the officer.
Why can't you stand up? Put her in Iverson's car.
I really am trying. I promise you guys.
Iverson, watch those kids, please.
I really am trying. I'm not trying to knock you off your property.
We know. We know. You haven't tried to do anything except for comply and everything.
Hold on. I want to pull my pants off my ass cracks.
Nobody wants to see it, trust me. So this is how you act in front of your kids, huh?
Sir, you're the one that pulled me out.
Yeah, because you're pointing shit out the window. I don't know what you got.
My fucking phone.
All right, buddy. You can roll her up to the hospital. Thank you. I'm going to have Moscow meet you there. 187 to Central. Could you have Moscow respond to the hospital to meet 26? Hello? Hi, Grandma. Can you respond to Dunnard at 47? Do you know where it is? Okay, okay.
The officer's brutality was horrifying, tasing parents in front of their children, inflicting deep emotional scars. Their callous disregard for the kids' trauma was nothing short of abuse. This was not just excessive force, it was a cruel display of unchecked power. Such inhumanity demands accountability. How can protectors justify terrorizing innocent children?
Hi, sweetie. She's coming.
I know.
Just leave her in the seat. We don't need her running around out here.
No, she's okay. I'm just gonna hold her hand. She does not like being stuck in this because it hurts her. And we don't put it on very tight.
The mother states that she got a weird phone call from her and could hear movement and then attempted recontact and has not been able to get in.
Yep. Here's the firearm with cannabis. Exactly why I didn't want her going to that side of the car.
The officers' blatant use of excessive force is not just shocking, it's a disgrace to the badge. Their failure to respect constitutional rights could lead to serious legal repercussions, and rightfully so. Ignoring Miranda rights and abusing their power isn't just negligent, it's a violation of justice. This kind of misconduct erodes public trust and demands accountability.
Everybody forgets my age. And then the same last name.
Oh, what's her birthday?
July 19th. 2015.
Here's your ID. Okay. Here's your wife's ID. Okay, so the vehicle's being impounded.
Is there a reason we couldn't just drive it right to your house?
You know, again, I'm not getting into it now, but, you know, and I'm not mad at you or her. You know, I'm sorry if you guys feel like I'm being short or curt with you. I am not. Unfortunately, you know, and they weren't a very good display in front of these children. Okay, so you all are free to go. Thank you for coming and getting the kids. Okay, so it's being impounded. Thank you.
Can I get a car seat on so I can take her home now?
Yeah, we'll grab your car seats. We'll grab our car seats. Trust but verify. Okay.
The funky looking.
This?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah. You don't have to stay. You don't
Okay, I can get you anything out of here. I just gotta look at it first.
No. That's his backpack. Can I throw their food in the fridge though? Does the car seat fit in your butt? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
During this incident, several key laws were potentially violated, highlighting the importance of legal understanding for both the public and legal professionals. The Fourth Amendment, which protects against unreasonable searches and seizures, was violated when officers tasered and physically restrained the individual without clear, lawful justification, potentially constituting an unreasonable seizure. The Fifth Amendment was also breached, as the officers failed to inform the individual of their rights or the charges, thus violating the right to due process and the requirement to read Miranda rights before arrest. Under the Civil Rights Act of 1871, individuals can sue state actors, such as police officers, for civil rights violations. The officers' failure to follow proper constitutional procedures could result in a Section 1983 lawsuit. Additionally, child endangerment laws may apply due to the officers' actions causing undue distress to minors, particularly as the children were exposed to excessive force during the incident, potentially leading to charges of child endangerment. This video captures a concerning display of police overreach. See for yourself how trust in law enforcement is put to the test.
Who are you?
I don't know. What are you doing?
You don't know who?
Are you taking close-up pictures of the inside?
Who are you?
I don't know.
Well then,
Okay,
get lost.
You cannot be taking pictures of the inside of these cars.
Watch me.
You cannot be taking pictures of the inside of the cars.
Who are you?
This troubling interaction shows a clear overreach of police authority, leaving a civilian unfairly targeted for lawful activity. Rather than upholding constitutional rights, the officer's aggressive response fuels distrust and fear. How can communities rely on law enforcement when such confrontations occur?
Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
I don't know. What are you doing?
You don't know who?
Are you taking close-up pictures of the inside? You can't do that, okay?
Says who?
Says me.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Well then,
Okay,
get lost.
You cannot be taking pictures of the inside of these cars.
Watch me.
You cannot be taking pictures of the inside of the cars.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
You come over here all big tough guy? Who are you?
I'm a sergeant, okay? I'm a supervisor.
Yeah?
Okay, yes.
And
you can't be here
and you
doing
can
that.
get lost.
It doesn't work that way, my friend.
How does that work?
Hey.
What? Then what's the problem?
I don't know. I'm wondering what the problem is with you.
You came over here all tough guy.
I'm wondering what the problem is with you. Cause
There was no problem. What am I doing?
You can't be taking pictures of the inside.
Says who?
Says me.
What law?
The situation feels unjust. Taking photos of public property shouldn't spark tension. It's troubling that the police reacted in a way that seemed unnecessary and confrontational. This raises a valid concern about the balance between public oversight and police actions. Why must a simple act of photography escalate to this level?
Why don't you call your bobbies over here? Why don't you call your lieutenant?
No.
Other sergeants?
You show me out in front of the precinct.
Dumb guy.
I'll take it.
What a dumb guy. Taking pictures of the inside of the vehicles that are public property, okay? Which is First Amendment protected activity, and the tough guy shows up here and tells me I can't take pictures.
Taking pictures of the inside of the car that's.
I'll be out at
Watson?
Dude.
And you?
Dude.
Words? Edwards?
Yes.
A police sergeant, drunk on authority, demands the filming stop, citing no law, just his own inflated ego. His repeated "says who" reeks of intimidation, a pathetic display of unchecked power. Privacy concerns are a flimsy excuse when no sensitive info is in sight. This is not law enforcement, it's bullying in uniform.
What am I doing taking pictures? What's the problem taking pictures?
Of the inside of the vehicles in the computer.
What law is that? What am I breaking? Come here.
You can't.
Come here, Sergeant.
You can't take a picture.
Come here, Sergeant. Come here.
Come here, I'm good.
What it says over here?
The outside if you like.
What does it say?
I don't know.
What does it say? Any of you guys know how to read? I was minding my own business. This guy comes over here, gets in my face, and gives me unlawful directives.
The sergeant's assertion that police vehicles are private property is absurd. These are publicly funded resources, and the public has every right to document them from public areas. The officer's overreach in attempting to prevent photography reflects poorly on the department's understanding of basic legal principles. Why would they make such a baseless claim?
I don't need to understand anything.
Well, I'm going to explain why he was concerned.
Why?
So we could be concerned that somebody is targeting our police vehicles or is looking inside there to see confidential information on the screen or in other things.
Whose responsibility?
It's reasonable
Great.
to ask.
Is it your responsibility to protect confidential information?
Sir.
And you're my servant. That's my property. Everything that's on you, my property, except your personal effects. This building, my property. This vehicle, my property.
The officer's failure to justify his actions is a blatant abuse of power, trampling on basic rights. Instead of calming the situation, he chose intimidation, hurling insults and false accusations. This reckless arrogance erodes public trust and exposes the unchecked authority of law enforcement. Such misconduct is not just unprofessional, it's dangerous and unacceptable.
Every one of you work for me. I tell you what to do, I tell you how to do it, I pay your wages. When I'm a law-abiding citizen and you get in my face and you start threatening me and you call your bobbies out here, assuming that I'm a criminal because you intend to do something against me, my freedom of speech.
All of us have a lot of things we need to
Get back to your job. I didn't call you. I didn't call you.
Your
Who called you?
situation, your scene, your level of engagement is going to make the police be here. And I do think that's your goal.
Ask her. Ask her. I was walking down. I was walking on the sidewalk.
And have this
I
interaction
was walking
be
on the
useful to
sidewalk
you
very
online,
quietly
on a YouTube channel.
Whatever you think. Here's how you can end this.
So I think that's important.
This is how you can end this.
What do you need?
Go back to your job and mind your own damn business.
Such misconduct can have severe repercussions for the officer, yet it happens far too often. Violating a citizen's constitutional rights is not just unacceptable, it's an abuse of power that erodes public trust. Failing to clearly inform individuals of alleged legal violations only adds to the frustration and confusion, showing a disregard for transparency.
According to whom?
Don't do it.
According to whom?
That's it.
According to whom?
Sir.
That tells me that I am not lawfully allowed to look at anything that my eyes can see on a public sidewalk.
We are going to leave, and we understand that you are not going to point inside of cameras
unless I'm breaking the law.
You understand? You stay out of the roadway.
I'm protesting at this point, so I will stand wherever the hell I want.
Have a good day, sir.
That's how you should have reacted in the first place. You come out here and you harass me, a law-abiding citizen, that's the reaction you're going to get.
From a legal perspective, several key laws were violated during this interaction. The civilian was exercising their First Amendment right to take photographs in public spaces, a constitutionally protected activity. There is no law prohibiting the photography of public property, including police vehicles, unless there is a specific public safety concern, none of which was present in this case. The sergeant's actions also constituted unlawful detention and harassment. By attempting to intimidate and unlawfully order the individual to stop filming without providing a legal basis, the sergeant infringed on the person's rights. Officers are obligated to cite specific laws when making demands, which the sergeant failed to do. Although no immediate legal penalties resulted, such behavior can lead to serious consequences, including civil lawsuits or internal disciplinary actions. Misuse of authority, especially when violating civil rights, can have lasting impacts on both the officers involved and the police department. This video exposes a troubling clash between civil rights and police authority. Watch how this encounter unfolds.
Doing all right?
I don't have a problem with you filming. What problem with? You can come back on the back lot. We're off the commercial part.
Am I detained?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Problem with is go in the back parking lot.
What's your name?
What's your name?
I don't need to give you my name.
Nor do I.
James Freeman's encounter with the Denison Police Department raises troubling ethical and legal concerns. The officers' disregard for public filming rights reveals either ignorance of the law or willful misconduct. Their actions erode public trust and demand greater accountability. Why do those sworn to uphold the law continue to violate it?
Me?
Yeah. I don't have a problem with filming. What I do have a problem with is you come back on the back lot. We're off the commercial part.
Am I detained?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll see you guys later. What's your name?
What's your name?
I don't need to give you my name.
Nor do I, sir.
I'll go. All right, I'll go FOIA your policies and see if you do.
Sure.
It's not on your shirt.
The officer's demand for identification, despite Freeman's clear adherence to his rights, reveals a troubling disregard for constitutional freedoms. It's frustrating and infuriating to see public servants who are sworn to uphold the law seemingly trample over it instead. Why is it so difficult for some officers to respect a citizen's right to film public property?
Filming us up here.
That doesn't mean anything.
Here's what I'm telling you, sir. I don't want you on the police department parking lot. I don't want you on the police department parking lot. I'm asking you to leave the police department.
Carney, C-A-R-N-E-Y.
I'm asking you.
Don't get jumpy, sweetheart. What's your name?
Don't call me sweetheart.
Don't get jumpy. What's your name? You got a bunch of disrespectful punks over here, huh? Shoemate, what's your badge number? Is it 235?
This is part of the property.
No, this is a public easement right next to the road.
Okay.
You want me to walk in the road?
Sure.
That's what you want me to do?
No.
As the incident unfolds, Freeman becomes increasingly frustrated by the police's behavior. He highlights their attempt to flank him and restrict his movement, even though he remains on a public sidewalk, a location where he is allowed to record. The officer's actions, including questioning Freeman's ability to film, violate his right to free speech and expression.
Have a good day.
You too. Hey, there's a woman inside of the lobby there that needs some help. You guys could go help her. Hey, there's a woman inside of the lobby there that needs some help. You guys, I need to walk in the street or the sidewalk? Huh?
To go where?
That way?
Freeman's findings highlight troubling lapses among those sworn to uphold the law. It's both alarming and disappointing to see officers who are supposed to set an example flaunt basic legal requirements. How can we trust law enforcement if they themselves disregard the rules? Their conduct undermines public confidence and raises serious questions about their accountability.
Because I need to circle around the area, I need to get video of the area, I need to get video of the signs. Well, the only problem is that your boy over here came up pretty aggressive right off the bat.
Okay, well listen. Okay.
Well, yeah, sure, that's what I normally do, but he came up pretty aggressive.
Listen, okay. We don't care what.
Hey, get out of the street, I don't want you to get hit by a car. Sir, not if you guys are going to surround me, no.
We're not surrounding you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sitting here trying to talk to you.
All right, then have your boy quit trying to flank me. Yeah, and then your boy's trying to flank me. Look, I'm not new to this, all right? I know what you guys do, so go ahead, continue on.
The lack of proper signage also plays a critical role in this incident. Freeman enters a restricted parking lot without realizing it, as there are no clear signs indicating restricted areas from the direction he approached. This lack of signage further highlights the police department's negligence in maintaining an environment that clearly communicates public access rules.
He's over there. I got all you in my sight.
Listen. Okay.
Let me ask you.
We can't go out and record your personal vehicles, can we?
Do you have dash cams?
Yeah.
Say you record personal vehicles all the time.
Nope.
Yeah, you do. All their plates? Yeah, well, I'm going to circle around. I'm going to have to get them on the camera that zooms. But yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Denison police blatantly violated Freeman's rights, silencing his First Amendment freedoms with intimidation. Their unlawful detention and baseless ID man mocked the Fourth Amendment, showing reckless abuse of power. This kind of authoritarian overreach is unacceptable in a country built on civil liberties. Such misconduct erodes public trust and exposes a troubling disregard for the law.
So that'll come later in the edited video. Marcel Stamp says, give me a shout out, bro. MH says get their personal plates. I don't know if you guys can see it on the live stream, but I've got it zoomed in on the other camera that'll be edited and shown later. But we got this Dodge truck right here that instead of so their personal vehicles are pretty easy to spot based on violations of the law. Oh, I didn't even realize I'm focusing so much on the thin blue line one that the Chevy has a classic of Texoma.
From a legal perspective, several laws were potentially violated during the interaction. The First Amendment protects the right to film public officials, including police officers, in public spaces. Law enforcement cannot impede this right unless there is a legitimate reason, such as an ongoing investigation or immediate safety concerns. Officers who unlawfully restrict filming could face disciplinary action, including reprimands or termination. The Fourth Amendment safeguards individuals from unreasonable searches and seizures. To detain someone, an officer must have probable cause or reasonable suspicion of illegal activity. In this case, Freeman's detention without cause may lead to legal challenges. Additionally, the Texas Vehicle Code outlines regulations regarding vehicle registration and license plates. Officers who violate these regulations, such as using improper license plates or failing to maintain proper registration, can be fined. Specific sections of the Texas Transportation Code, particularly Chapter 504, address registration requirements and penalties for violations. Understanding and asserting your rights is critical to protecting yourself from abuses of power. A society that values transparency and accountability in law enforcement is one that prioritizes justice and fairness for all its members. These principles ensure that power is exercised responsibly and that trust between the people and authorities is maintained. The video of an Arkansas State Trooper's traffic stop on July 27, 2024 has sparked widespread concern, not because of the suspect's actions, but due to glaring police misconduct that nearly resulted in tragedy. The event began with a car speeding at 116 miles per hour. While this warranted intervention, the trooper's approach was reckless from the start, initiating a high-speed pursuit on a busy highway without ensuring backup or fully assessing the risks, put everyone involved, herself, the suspect, and other drivers, in immediate danger. The trooper's choice to approach the vehicle from the driver's side on a busy freeway was careless and unsafe. Traffic stops are inherently risky, and safer options like approaching from the passenger side or waiting for backup were ignored.
Get out of the car! Get out! Like that! Wait out! Wait! Get out of the car! Roll over right now. Wait. Roll over. You're going to jail. Roll over. I'm going to pull the trigger. Roll over.
The trooper's poor communication compounded the issue, leaving her vulnerable. She failed to radio for assistance or update dispatch, a critical lapse in protocol. Law enforcement training emphasizes coordination and safety, yet she prioritized immediate action over her own safety and the public's.
No. Why? I need to put you. Why? 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 What's this? Why? Why? I need to my home. I need to my home.
Give me that taser now.
No. Because I need to my...
Kylie Sutton, a passerby, intervened to assist the trooper, retrieving a taser from the highway and attempting to subdue the suspect. While Sutton's bravery is commendable, the fact that law enforcement placed a bystander in harm's way speaks volumes about their failure to maintain control. Law enforcement should never depend on untrained civilians to do their job.
County, which way is the
Get on your back. Get on your back. Whoa! Give me your hands.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're pretty far out. They have a passenger on the highway yet. That Marvin around from the Monday area.
The use of lethal force was unwarranted. The trooper fired a non-lethal shot during the scuffle, despite the suspect posing no immediate threat. This disproportionate response undermines public trust and underscores the need for improved use of force training. This case raises serious questions about the trooper's actions. Arkansas law provides clear guidelines for the appropriate use of force under Arkansas Code Title 5, Chapter 2, Section 614, which specifies that officers may use force only when it is necessary and proportional to the threat posed. The trooper's actions, particularly the discharge of her firearm, may violate these provisions, as the suspect showed no clear intent to harm her. Misuse of force under Arkansas law could lead to disciplinary action, civil liability, and, in extreme cases, criminal charges against the officer. This case is a powerful reminder of the importance of knowing your legal rights. Up next, a shocking incident will reveal surprising errors made by the police. The death of a man at the hands of corrections officers in Pima County is a devastating reminder of systemic flaws within law enforcement institutions. This in-custody death, marked by excessive force and negligence, is a stark example of how power can be misused against the very individuals officers are sworn to protect.
Watch out.
From the onset, officers failed to de-escalate the situation, opting instead for aggressive commands and physical force. Witness accounts describe a chaotic scene where corrections officers used tasers repeatedly, even when it was evident the detainee was no longer resisting.
Push your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Give up your hands. I got it. I got cuffs.
Does anybody got shackles? Shackles? Oh wait, no, we don't need shackles.
There should be 4 in here. There's 2.
Yeah. They didn't make, I don't know if they didn't make contact or.
Even more troubling was the restraint technique employed, one that obstructed breathing and contributed to the detainee's rapid deterioration. Instead of recognizing signs of distress, officers prioritized subduing the individual, disregarding protocols designed to protect detainees' safety.
Hey, stand up. Hey, pants. I got the pants. I got the
Relax.
You got it?
Any more? There's one on his leg. You get the one on his leg? I got the one on the leg. Relax. I only have 3.
I got an odd number.
You got him, Angela? No.
Alright.
Who do you have?
Are you okay? You want pictures of did you get pictures of this stuff? Down!
Even when the detainee became unresponsive, the response was shockingly inadequate. Medical aid was delayed, and attempts at resuscitation were haphazard at best. This failure underscores a lack of training and preparation for emergencies.
Relax.
Stop resisting.
Relax. Hey, stay away, man. Wow. Hey.
Alpha, medical assistance for Alpha. You copy Unit 6? What's the nature?
I tried. Feel anything today?
One down.
Take the hood off. You want handcuffs off? He's awake. He's good. He's good. He's fine.
This tragedy reflects deeper institutional failures. Supervisors present at the scene failed to intervene, suggesting a culture of complacency. Moreover, the sheriff's department's delayed internal investigation and lack of transparency further erode public trust. Justice delayed is justice denied, and in this case, the delay only compounds the grief of the community. This case underscores the critical need to protect civil rights and ensure transparency in law enforcement. A fair and just society relies on mutual respect and understanding between the police and citizens. The incident occurred on June 1st, 2018, when a man named Samuel Scott Jr. called the Miami Police Department to report his car stolen. However, when the police arrived at the scene, he was arrested and accused of being the perpetrator.
Correct. He's being detained right now, but correct. No, I'm talking to Hernandez. I know. I know. I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Careful. Go ahead, his case.
Mommy, we got a safety mine in the parking lot of Walgreens. It's involving a Dodge Caravan. Drug tag Julia Papa Tango.
And the Walgreens of which PTH?
154.
Huh?
Negative 261. He says that Northeast 215 boy.
She said 131 Northeast 5 boy.
Wait, do me a favor. Check with the guy there at the store, at the body shop if he has.
The police identified Scott as a suspect based on the description of a black man with a beard, which matched the description of another suspect. However, Scott insisted that he was the victim.
1850 4425.
Show me today 1143 call.
Yep, esa misma es. ¿Pero qué?
¿Qué está esperando?
¿Tú eres un sargento? Ok, yo tengo mi sargento. Alright?
4422, you ready, Mom?
Oh, seguro que sí.
4324, show you responding.
Are you sweating a lot?
To a 13.
Testosterone? Will you drink testosterone? It makes you sweat a lot?
And it's the 13 and it's to take the 15.
Is that he's contacting somebody else?
4325 and 4324, show you responding to 13 other units available. 5 Avenue, 37, 5 Avenue, Piccolo.
Yeah. Hello.
About 50 years of age.
Scott was interrogated by the police and asked to provide documents related to his vehicle. Although he cooperated and signed a statement about the stolen car, the officers still proceeded to arrest him.
Detain right now. I'm going to explain to you in a minute. Do that report for me whenever you get it. No, I got it. I got it on my car. Make sure you complete that report because I need that.
What about my kids? I mean, I literally, I went over there to see my kids and everything. My kids are...
Where are your kids?
I was with them.
Where are
They're
they?
over there at, what's the name? They're over at my cousin's house. So,
When?
Huh?
When?
What? I've been over there since, what? I want to say at least 5, walk back over here. Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, one is an ID and one is a driver's license or something, or am I going...
Listen to me. You're being detained. Okay? When we get the story, if I see it in the files,
I really don't know
it's a bigger space.
what I did.
I really don't care, but...
You guys have been invited to the subsequent GOA.
Sit on this side, it's bigger.
Now for
Okay.
a 13.
I don't want you to be too much small.
13 is going to be at 140 Northeast 39th Street, number 102.
What is the address where your kids? Where were you before here?
I couldn't call the police over there because
427 reference.
Okay. What's the actual address of the house that you want?
Some officers violated regulations regarding the use of body cameras. One officer repeatedly turned his camera off and on, while another did not turn the camera on during the entire incident. From a legal perspective, the Miami Police Department's actions violated several laws designed to protect citizens from unlawful detention and searches. First, the officers failed to follow proper procedures when conducting a search of Scott. According to Florida Statute 901-151, often referred to as the stop and frisk law enforcement must have reasonable suspicion of criminal activity before detaining an individual. In this case, Scott provided a legitimate reason for contacting the police's car was stolen, yet the officers treated him as the primary suspect without adequate justification. Moreover, the Miami officers violated Scott's Fourth Amendment rights, which protect against unreasonable searches and seizures. The body cam footage, which reveals officers searching Scott without probable cause, demonstrates a clear breach of this constitutional protection. Under Florida Statute 901-21, an unlawful search can result in civil penalties, including damages and disciplinary actions against the officers involved. The police department also failed to enforce its body cam policies. Some officers turned off their cameras during critical moments of the interaction with Scott, while others never turned them on. This violates the department's protocols, which require that all interactions with civilians be recorded to ensure transparency. The decision to turn off or fail to activate body cams not only breaches internal policies but also damages the credibility of the officer's testimony in court. The lawsuit filed by Scott seeks $500,000 in damages, and his attorney is pushing for reforms within the Miami Police Department. Change, I hope for, said Scott's lawyer, stressing the need for improved policing in minority communities. The case highlights systemic issues within law enforcement, particularly how officers' implicit biases can lead to the wrongful arrest of innocent individuals. Scott's case serves as a stark reminder that law enforcement officers must adhere to the principles of justice, fairness, and the rule of law. What do you think about this? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more meaningful discussions and valuable insights. Your support makes this platform thrive. Thank you for being part of the conversation.